Alright, what's up, guys? This was a fun game. Let's minimize that. Whew, man. It's one of those games where I just want to see what happened. So, buddy Jared here in green. I'm all about the bubblegum. He was Malian's, actually one of my favorite civs. But let's just see what happens to him. I'm down here in yellow, so won't pay attention to me that much. Red got pretty close to me. Should have known. He kept sending sheep over. And Teal's also on our team. He was playing as the Turks. I'm as the Malay. So Malians and the Malay and the Turks. Malians I like because of their pierce armor. I really miss the halberdier, but I understand why they had to take it away. I do like their Gebetto. Sometimes I'll stay in castle and just go Gebetto for days. Blue was close to him. I think he got a little raiding in. I know he got a little double team going on. I'm interested to see how Jared survives this. So we got Gray as the Huns. One thing I like about my civ, and one thing I like about the Malians, I don't know if their fishing boats are cheaper, but all wood buildings are cheaper. That's nice, except for farms, I believe. Yeah, I don't think the dock would be cheaper. So that, in that way, it is good for fishing, and I like my guys as well for fishing because they get the endless fish farms, which may or may not come into play later on. And Persians. Did not like the Persians here. Oh, this is a fun scene here. So he goes to build a tower. Let's slow that down a little bit. And he actually reacts very fast here. Look at that. Got that freaking gate up. And again, see, I don't even think that fast. It's like pro level blocking there. So he double teams my guy, but should have kept building that gate. Boom, stopped it. Alright, so Gray is coming over here. Let's slow it down just for a second. God, I guess it's his own fault. Mixing it up. Gets that extra pierce armor though. But one guy building the tower, Jared, you know that's not going to work, right? Gray's giving it right back to him. Could use that tower for defensive. Alright, what's happening? Yeah, and that tower. Delete it. You always want to delete your tower, Jared. Get your stone back, because that was only halfway up. A little pro tip there for you. Gray's being very conservative with his towers. Sometimes that's the best way to go about it. Wall them up. Both know what they're doing. Not much going down here. I think I just defend a little bit. Otherwise, Teal is pretty safe this whole time. Just like this tower, he's not going to delete, so I'm just defending it, my own tower, because I knew he'd probably come back. And not looking good here. Get over there, Jared. You could definitely stop this if he acts right now. Sometimes it's not worth it, though, you know. The best defense for a tower is another tower. So like one here would be good, because then the tower is going to attack the other buildings that are closer. And then his would attack only the tower. It's just you lost like 2 villagers and a scout trying to stop this. It's just not worth it sometimes. Save your villagers. The worst thing you can do is be aggressive to a tower rush sometimes. And if you are, you got to go all in. Like, yeah. It might not be a bad idea to have rushed this, but it's too late now. He's too entrenched. But Jared's going to go back in and waste more villagers. Waste more military. No, just build a tower. Defensive tower. That's going to make him go around. Nothing really going on here. Just denied a few scout rushes. Teal's, he's doing a little battling in the water. They're getting destroyed on the water. Double teams, it looks like. Looks like Blue is thinking about heading in. And here comes the Jared. It's too late. There's 2 towers in defense. And he's got men in arms. Oh, what are you doing, Jared? He's being too ballsy. He's committing, though. You gotta give him props for committing. That's oh, no. No. Don't take a fight you can't win, Jared. How many times I've gotta tell you? There we go. It's getting some kills, though. Overall, not so good, but he might be out of stone. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't have the stone to build a tower. That's the problem. What are you going to do, Jared? What are you going to do? The good thing with the Malians is he maybe should have gone with that food. Get some of those high pierce armored men-at-arms. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's chip it away at that watchtower. And I wish I could help him out more. It's not looking good. But, you know, you are making the enemy waste resources and time. Those are villagers that are fully intent on building towers, and you have units that are building or getting stone, so that helps out your team, no matter if you're suffering. A lot of people will quit in this scenario. That's a good thing about Jared, is he's not quitting. Any little defense he can, any way he can slow them down, you know, kind of admitting that you're going to be pushed, but making that push slow and painful is a strategy, making them work for it. And this, see this tower here was attacking this mill instead of these villagers, because towers do that. They like auto target instead of the things they should be targeting, so you have to pay attention. So he just took one down. Not bad move. Overall, I would have backed up a little bit here. Scouted out what was safe. Alright, let's see here. Knight on elephant. He's just targeting my villagers, which is annoying. Melee elephants, if you don't know, they're really cheap, but they can't really get much armor. They don't get husbandry, not husbandry, the one that makes bloodlines makes them stronger, I think. And they only get the basic armor scaled. Nice tower placement. Yeah, if you got that armor, they could have a lot of armor for feudal age, enough to maybe deal with these towers, but you gotta upgrade them, you gotta get your blacksmith. I would have like moved many of these guys out, like started chopping and taking resources elsewhere. It's like you're trying to work while getting shot at. You want to leave some here to make it the illusion that you're still there, but at the same time you've moved. That's what I tend to do, and you'll see that I get pushed myself. I believe I get attacked on water and not realize it. Because I definitely lose a lot of fishing ships here, I think. So much happening in there, man. Let's speed up a little. Getting some kills, nice. He has, in fact, moved and scouted. It's nice. He's at 22 pop right now, which is more than I thought he'd be at. And sometimes if you can't get the farms down, go ahead and build, just take wood, build fishing ships. I'm just running, I'm trying to get over there to help. So is TL, but these pikes are killing my poor little elephants. unfortunately, Jared, let's like it's more important that we attack blue because you know you've done your work, and that'll distract him. Oh man, that's not good, Jared. So yeah, he's gonna lose everything. There's no escape. Should have got out when he had the chance. I think he did. Oh yeah, he's running right into red. This could be bad. It's lucky that castle wasn't up because that'd be probably an entire loss. Let's to get a few through here. Try to slow it down. Yeah, everyone's getting pikes out. Kind of ruins the elephant rush. But making everyone invest in pikes is good too, because he's got one bill up here. Otherwise, though, he's down to 9 villagers. Not so good, Jared. Teal going for the Turkish cavalry. Always good. Oh, that's where I lost my... I wonder if I can kill him. That's funny. One galley's gonna hold the line here. They wiped out a lot of my income. Yeah, I'm more of like a defensive castle person. You know, put one on the front. Giving my resources to Jared. So you see that Teal somehow got villagers back here. I remember him sending them up. Well, anyways, let's speed up a little. Amazing how good one elephant can do. Hold his own. Just letting Jared know that's not the best place for a town center. You know, he had all this space right here to kind of build up, but he decided to build up on the front line. So I'm the first Imperial, but don't have a lot of units myself. Only 76, that's not really good. But good raids from the Turks. Needs his bloodlines. Alright. Back into it here. Yeah, these little dudes, they got attack of 6, but they don't do much damage to a knight that's got 4 armor. Yeah, these knights are just not really going down. Lost my Treb. And now he's got Treb, so... Yeah, definitely did not do well that engagement. Still very hurting population-wise, but I got my harbors up. And Teal got a little army Still no bloodlines. Poor Jared. Told him not to build there. Didn't listen to me. But we still have score lead somehow. I don't understand that. Need more coffee. Coffee is a resource that is not an age box. Not sure what good that wall is going to do there, Jared. This is like the last gold pile here too, so I don't want to lose that. So let's speed it up. Get to the action. Halberdiers, not my friends. It's good with halberdiers are not attacking the elephants though, that's helpful. He kind of like got the cavalier upgrade as that knight died, so it died as a knight even though it was a cavalier. Right? Did he get cavalier? Thought he did. Maybe I'm crazy. It looked like he went to a cavalier and then died. I don't think he still hasn't got bloodlines yet, but I guess that's not a priority. So yeah, he did have cavalier. That's funny. I like how he used the armor. That's smart. Before he went for attack. It's not doing good population-wise. I've switched into two-handed swordsman, which I don't know if smart. It's just I'm scared of those pikes. Ooh, that could be bad. Run away! The melee, you gotta research that thing where you get only cost food for two-handed swordsmen, because I was assuming that I would be out of gold here. Now I am pushed off both my golds. Let's see if this harbor can hold a line here. They really don't do much damage, and I don't have bracer. But we got Teal moving in, very powerful. That's good. I'm glad he attacked in the north. Was not expected. I know I'm not happy about it right now, but do my best. Turn on the military map here. Castle's going down. Population is just not where it needs to be. I believe the Turks also get damage against buildings if they get that research done, which could be very powerful, but not really necessary if you have rams. Rams just make your army so powerful. I'm trying to defend Teal, but his army's in the north. But finally got two-handed swords up. But yeah, my population, I'm not doing so good here. I'm still fishing there, but mainly my food income is here, which is not so good. But this is very good. Nice. Complete and total domination. I'm just defending, you know, that's what I do. It's easier to fight the men in your base than try to take the front. Yeah, it's good move. Sometimes moving into a spot they might not think you're at It's helpful. Otherwise, population staying, not falling down, which is good. I need more armor. See if we can help make this thing survive. Might just save it. Two-handed swordsman. Not doing too bad. Blue. Looks like he defended, or he's finally got his bloodlines. Looks like Gray attacked him, got crushed, but looks like he lost his rams. It's still a very 2v3. And this town center is not going to survive because these guys are just too strong. 6 armor. Which means I'm not doing too much damage here. I need to get my own armor. Oops. Just let them kind of die. Feel bad about that. But I'm pretty dead myself, but still climbing in population slowly. Mainly fishing. Teal just needs to finish up blue and move on to gray. Jared. Not sure where Jared is. Nightwing is. Jared's in the north. Looks like he survived with that one bill. It's good I gave him extra stuff. Rams up. Strong, really strong, powerful armor. For sure, definitely. Paladins and halberdiers are not my friends. Just building harbors everywhere. That's my tactic. Let's see. So now Gray is going to be distracted, which is really good. So that helps me. So I only have to deal with red. But I'm pretty much dead. I'm kind of climbing a pop though, slowly. Which is impressive despite the loss of ground. I think it's mainly fishing ships at this point. Really sliding. Slow down. Sometimes I can't control my own. Nice, the raids. Really important. That's devastating. It's hard to deal with that because just they inflict so much damage. Jared's still in feudal, but he's fishing, so that's good. Teal, sorry about this. Guess I could have helped. Yeah, 7 army. Ouch. Yeah. It's blue. Pretty much dead. So let's see what happens. Finally got Bracer. Need some armor. Got the elephant upgrade, so they're quite powerful. This thing, our time is up. Check my work schedule here. Here we go. This should be a good fight. Good. Don't have to be into one today. Yeah, see these elephants, they can do it. Not a lot of armor, but it doesn't matter when you're packing. Attack is 16. And you got 300 health. And they cost almost the same much as a knight, so. He's got the answer, he's got the camels. That's a lot of paladins, fully upgraded. If you can catch those trebuchets though, with the pants down, that'd be good. The problem is the heavy camels don't have the upgrades yet. But what's this? Got some battle elephants. I hate when your units can't like figure out that they should be fighting. So it's still a close game because blue is now dead. Sorry. I showed up late to the party, but so Red's still pushing, but he doesn't really know that like there's not much here. So his efforts are kind of in vain if you really think about it. In fact, Blue's over here, so it's kind of weird. So it's a big army that could actually be pushing where the forces are, which are more to the straight north, or helping out. If they combined and defeated this army, that's one thing I understand is you're more powerful together. Like that fight I took over here, that was wasted units, like, because he had the numbers. Okay, I got most of my upgrades now. Fighting here. Kind of disjointed in our attack. Just a little bit of support, a little bit more than that. Probably would have been able to hold the line. Okay, it's sniped. I'm using my very useless. Alright. So good combined attack here now. This is exactly what we need. Just Teal's not too strong. He really needs me. And that's some gold right there that I would love to take. Ah, he's backing out. Backing out when I need him most. I wonder if elephants do splash damage to paladins. I always assumed it was all units, but it might just be infantry. I was trying to get him to, I guess I was warning him. That's impressive. They didn't do very well against those paladins. I think maybe if I had the hill. Just a few guys here. Finally get my armor. Just holding on. It's amazing how Gray can still create units. It's like Jared's finally getting in the mix of it again. How are we doing, Jared? 40 units. He's back. He's got a lot of food. Jared, I could use that food. Castle has died. Man. Still a really close game. I like my fishing. It's a little haphazard. So now this is good. We're getting in here. Obviously archers are very powerful against me, and none of them use that because paladins and pikes, I can kind of choose my battles a little bit, but if they're all archers, more trouble. But man, they're holding the line, but now we're in two different places. And the raids are strong. Raids all over. Now you're thinking like an elephant, but these elephants are not that expensive because they're cheap. So they beat a paladin one-on-one, but because they lack armor, they're not as effective against them as the other civs. But they're still a good unit to put out. Jared, get into castle. Sort of raiding across the board. But man, Teal's just taking a lot of hits. Jared's gonna take his original base back. He's getting some kills over here. Still a very close match. I'm not sure what that was about. I'm trying to like maneuver the elephants away here. Population's been slowly climbing, not where it should be, but his finally stopped moving around this way because there's really not much over here now. Looks like he's out of gold now too, using light cav. And I wonder if He's out of gold too. Seems to be that way. There's gold right here, but and they gold. It's always good to combine forces. Especially if we can take the middle. Lots of gold there. Blue, still playing hardball. But Jared almost tied with blue. Ooh. Dangerous. It's like this is a tough army to beat. Yeah, strong, heavy melee force with hand cannons and archers. And it's over, folks. Did you think that would happen? I didn't think that would happen. It's the melee fishing boys. Oh, see, one-on-one it wins. One-on-one it wins. Good job, Mr. Swampy. Why are we frozen?